gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. If you're new, it means so much if you click that subscribe button. I do post on my channel every single week, but I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in so long and I thought it was well overdue. And today I wanted to share with you my top feminine hygiene tips you need to know. These are definitely tips that I wish I knew sooner and that will change your hygiene game. And we have no topic off limits. We are going to be talking all the girl talk and TMI tips. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. It really helps me out. I can definitely do more. I will link down below any product or thing that I do mention. So check my description box if you guys are curious. And I will also have my Rakuten referral code. So if you sign up with that, I believe you'll get $20 or $25 with my referral code. They have so many stores that give you cash back if you just shop directly through their site, and it's a great way to get money back on all your purchases that you're going to make anyways. But with that being said, let's just jump right into the feminine hygiene tips. Number one is to switch to an unscented bar of soap to clean your kitty. So to clean down there, I feel like back in the day, I used to use the most highly fragranced body washes. I used to get some from like Bath and Body Works and so many different places. If it smelled like candy and just smelled amazing, I would buy it. And I realized that these highly fragranced body washes can be irritants and can cause infections. And the best thing to use is honestly a bar of soap. I have been buying the Dove bar of soaps for years, and it's important to get the Dove unscented bar of soap to clean down there. You wanna make sure that you are using no fragrance. You may be tempted to also just purchase those products that are geared for there, but a lot of the times those products are actually not the greatest because they are full of so many fragrances and different chemicals that can really irritate down there. And all you really need, it's not very hard to clean. You just need a simple bar of soap. And when you are cleaning down there, you wanna make sure that you are going on the outside and you don't have to clean on the inside. Really, it's just cleaning the outside area with your soap and some warm water. By switching to a bar of soap, this will really make sure that you aren't getting those infections, UTIs, and all of that. And they're also super affordable. You can buy a ton of them for such a cheap price. Speaking of soap, my second feminine hygiene tips is to incorporate a turmeric bar of soap in your hygiene routine. So if you're like me and you really want to help with discoloration or dark spots, a turmeric bar of soap is super great for this because it's going to help with hyperpigmentation and with dark spots. I like to use a turmeric bar of soap for areas like my bikini line. That tends to get a little discolored. There tends to be a lot of dark spots there, or even your underarms. And using a turmeric bar of soap over time will really lighten and help with that discoloration. So if you are looking to help with those dark spots on parts of your body, then definitely try incorporating a turmeric bar of soap into your routine. But of course, I don't use a turmeric bar of soap down there at all. I typically just use it more for the areas that I find just get too dark. So a lot of the times it can be things like your elbows, your knees, the bikini area, your underarms, a lot of places that tend to get really dry, I'd say. So like I said, I will link any product or thing that I mentioned. So I will link down below a turmeric bar of soap that I love. Number three is to dry your body completely. And I feel like this may be common sense, but I feel like so many of us don't actually dry our bodies completely before throwing on our undergarments and our clothes. You have to make sure that you're getting rid of all the excess moisture. So when you are, make sure that you are completely drying off out of the shower before putting any clothes on top. So this means really going in between the crevices of your body. So a lot of the times we may dry off our feet, but we forget to dry off in between our feet. Another area could be directly underneath your arms, under your chest, even on your bum area, as well as down there. It's important to make sure that that is all completely dried. By leaving it a little bit wet, this can lead to bacterial growth, which in turn can lead to infection, and you can get an infection down there if you are not drying off completely before going ahead and putting on your fresh clothes and undergarments. So that is something that is important that I feel like a lot of us don't think of, and we may be partially dried for the most part, but we forgot to make sure that we're 100% completely dried. In the end of the day, bacteria grows off of moisture. So if you are wet and you're throwing on your clothes, that is where bacteria will build. Tip number 4 is to always follow up with moisturizing your body after a shower. So I definitely was one of those people that used to skip this step all the time, and I would just get out of the shower and kind of be like too lazy, just throw on my clothes and be good to go. But I started to really focus on taking care of my body and moisturizing it every single time I get out of the shower, and I've never looked back. And it makes such a big difference because every time you hop into the shower and you get out, you are really stripping your skin of its natural oils and the moisture, and it can cause havoc on your skin. So you want to make sure that you are putting moisture back onto your skin once you get out of the shower. And the best time to apply your moisturizer is actually when your skin is damp. This is when you're gonna get the best results, and your skin's really gonna soak up the lotion or any type of body moisturizer that you use, and you're going to find your skin is going to be so soft and supple and moisturized, especially for the next day if you do go ahead and put it all over your body at night. I love to take night showers. Let me know if you're a morning shower person or a night shower, because I feel like there's a division. I feel like you either like to take morning showers or night showers. One thing that I actually learned is there is a huge difference between the different body moisturizers that you see on the market. So I used to think they were just all kind of the same, but there's a difference between things that are called body lotion, body cream, and body butters. For example, a body lotion is something like this. So this is just the Aveeno body lotion. This is definitely my go-to body lotion that I like to have on hand. I find it's really great for sensitive skin. It doesn't break me out, and a lot of products can break me out. But I do use this as just a typical lotion. And a lotion pretty much is made up of water, oil, and of course other like moisturizing ingredients. However, the difference between doing like body creams and butters and even body balms, they actually have water and oil as well, but a body cream actually has more higher concentration of oil, so it's gonna be a lot more moisturizing than a body lotion. And body butters just include essential oils and butters on top of it. So body lotion is definitely the thing that I find is going to be the least moisturizing. It will still give you that moisture, but it's not going to be as highly hydrating as, let's say, a body cream, a body butter, or even a body balm. So I love this. I hit the bottom of this. I'm almost done. When I want to be really hydrated and get a really good moisturizer after the shower, I love applying my Keys Soul Care Melting Body Balm. And I love this because it's really great. All you do is you take a little bit, you have to mix it in your hands. It will warm up and turn into like kind of like a nice oil. And I just apply this all over my body, and it feels so moisturizing. It's really great on sensitive skin. I don't find it harsh at all. It's not highly fragrant, and it's just really nice, and it really keeps your skin nice, soft, and supple, and glowy. So I love to apply this after the shower all the time. I prefer to obviously go for body moisturizers that are going to be a little bit more hydrating. So I will sometimes go and use like a lotion. Sometimes I'll touch up with a body lotion. But when I get out of the shower, I want a more hydrating product. So I really like to go for the creams and for the balms and all of that, because I just find it is a lot more hydrating, and my skin is already dry in general. So the more moisture, the better. But you definitely do not want to miss this step of applying body lotion all over. And I make sure to apply this like head to toe. I'll even apply this underneath my underarms. And you wanna make sure you're even applying it to the bottom of your feet. And I love to do this even before bed and just wake up and your skin's just gonna be so silky soft. Number 5 is to use an antiperspirant over a deodorant. So I didn't actually know this for so long, but an antiperspirant is going to really help you if you deal with excessive sweating. It's going to help reduce or stop the sweating altogether. So if you find that you have a problem with sweating, then definitely go for an antiperspirant rather than a deodorant, because a deodorant is really just designed to mask and cover up the odor, but it's not going to help with sweating at all. So if you find that you're struggling with your deodorant and it's not doing too much for you and you need something stronger and something that's going to work better, then go for an antiperspirant, because this is not only of course going to help with the odor smell, but it's also going to help with sweating. I've done so many videos on like sweating life hacks, which I've talked a lot about. I definitely am one that struggles with sometimes excessive sweating or sweating a little bit more, and an antiperspirant is really gonna help with that. Number 6 is to switch to cotton underwear. Cotton is the most breathable material. Unfortunately, most thongs are not cotton and are made with alternative materials that are synthetic and lace, and these materials make it difficult for your skin to breathe. In general, the best underwear to really wear is cotton underwear that's more of like a full coverage underwear. That's gonna be the best, the healthiest. However, of course, if you are going for a different style, like a thong style, you really wanna try and see if they do have cotton underwears, and also just limit the use of that. By having non-breathable fabrics, this can cause extra moisture, which in turn can lead to an increase of growth of bacteria, and then in further change the pH balance of your lady bits. So that is why it's really important to go for more breathable materials, and this even includes like your pants. So if you're constantly wearing like tight leggings or spandex and just not breathable pants, it can lead to bacteria building as well. So you really want to make sure that you're mindful with that. And then you also give yourself a little bit of a break, whether you're wearing kind of like nothing during at nighttime and letting it breathe. So that's really important, because this can lead to a lot of infections. It can lead to UTIs. So you really want to be mindful of your undergarments. Number 7 is drink more water. So drinking more water is just really essential, but it's really essential for your feminine hygiene. A lot of odor issues are due to what we put in our body. So by increasing your water intake, that will really help with that. And that will just in turn really combat this. And not only that is it really great for helping with odors, but it's going to allow your skin to be less dry as well if you are increasing your water intake. And your skin can be dry all over. You can even get dry skin down there. So by increasing your water intake, that's going to help with the dryness and make your skin more moisturized. So it's important to not only do things for the outside of your body, but take care of the inside as well. And in turn, that's going to show on the outside and help with your hygiene. And the last tip I have is to add a tongue scraper to your oral hygiene. So oral hygiene is super important, and nobody wants stinky breath. And even if you're constantly brushing your teeth and you think you're taking care of your oral hygiene, unless you really clean your tongue, you will deal with bad breath. Tongue scrapers can remove the harmful bacteria that can inflame your gums, and you just have a ton of buildup that gets stuck on your tongue, and it actually can be quite gross. So it's important to go in with a tongue scraper, which I will link one down below, but preferably I prefer the metal ones as opposed to those plastic ones. They're just a lot better for sanitary reasons. You deal with bad breath and you struggle with that, try incorporating a tongue scraper into your routine. But those are all the feminine hygiene tips I'm gonna go over today. If this was useful, thumbs it up. It really helps me out. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. I do post on the channel every single week. Let me know if you guys wanna see a part 2, because I have so many other tips that will help with feminine hygiene. I hope, like I said, this was useful and you can incorporate this into your hygiene routine. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!